we're all here.
I'm more of a pen and paper kind of gal.
Okay, Annie, take it, or I'm assuming Annie's on here.
Yes.
Go for it.
I have myself, Annie Cathy, Andrew Chorney, Ann Hughes, Dylan Jacks, Emmy Bristow, Jason Emery, Kyla Lennertz, Cindy Kennedy, Violet Plummer, Callie Beckshire, Jason Hauser, Juanita Vero, MCAT. It looks like in 206, I see Commissioner Strohmeyer. I see Jerry Marks, Allison France, Harry Powers. Oh, there's Josh Slotnick. And that's all I can see, but I know I'm missing people in 206.
We also have,
And our special.
we have Diesel Strohmeyer here with me today too.
All right. Thank you.
Keeping Dad on a short leash.
Yes.
I'll turn it over to you guys. Thank you.
Well, is there any public comment on items not on the agenda? And it looks, I don't see any hands. So any questions on the consent agenda? But there's, goodness. Wow, is this all consent agenda?
It's all action items.
Oh, action items.
Nope, I misread this. Okay, yeah, all action items. Okay, so Cindy, go for it.
Sure. Can everybody hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I am asking the board to authorize the chair to sign a designation of depository for direct deposit of CDBG funds. This is a document that we need to have signed and sent to the state to deposit all of the funds received from the Montana Department of Commerce resulting from the CDBG Buena Vista contract. And these funds must be deposited in a non-interest bearing account. So I believe the bank has already signed their section, and we just need the commissioner chair to sign her section. Are there any questions about this document?
Oh, I would move that we authorize the chair to sign the designation of depository.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Let's deposit and
Put that money to work.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, thanks, Cindy. Okay, Jerry Marks and Molly Anton with Rocky Mountain Gardens.
We have 2.5 acres out at the fairground. We are putting together a community night garden where hopefully we can get a lot of people involved. We've had the thing designed. We've worked with Bill Karras, we have Gutman, Jenny Meichek, and none of them on the design, but we wanted to reach out into the community more. We do a lot of programs on horticulture, and we use some of the people here. And also I wanted to include others that may not be part of our program, but could be included. I'm also quite interested, since we have a butterfly house and conservation district, to make them part of that. And also how we can collaborate with the fair office at making the fairgrounds a major center for Missoula. So that's my goal here. The price at this point is $6,060.
Seems like a good deal.
Yeah.
Money.
Oh yeah, and I could say too, and I don't know if it's on here, DNRC is going to provide the money.
Oh,
Wow.
well.
How'd you make that happen? Well done. You talked DNRC into helping with this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez, way to go.
We don't want their stinking money.
So this person is going to speak with folks in the community who work in horticulture and agriculture and education and food, and kind of do an inventory of what groups are out there and how we can form good partnerships.
Yes, and the partnerships is really important to me. It's, I'm trying to make this special thing. It's already headed to be a very special project statewide and nationally.
Yeah.
And so this is just added to that.
Yes, great work. Jerry. But I would move we get this contractor to work.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you so
Sure.
much. Gary. Kaylee Becker with Hosum Placer Mine Reclamation Project.
Hi, good morning. So the item here is a request to authorize the chair to sign a certificate of compliance for a Department of Natural Resource and Conservation Reclamation and Development grant that has been completed. So the certificate of compliance, it's really a certificate of completion, signing to officially say that we have met all of the objectives of the grant and we can close it out and receive the final grant funds. And to talk a little bit about what was accomplished, because that's the more exciting part of this, is that over the last 2 years, this project was in construction. So it's up at the 9 Mile Creek Husum Placer mining claim, which was a historic mining claim up in the 9 Mile watershed. And this project focused on reclaiming those mining impacts and restoring watershed function, stream rehabilitation. It covered over 3,000 feet of 9 Mile Creek and reclaimed over about 50 acres of the floodplain along 9 Mile Creek between 2 of the tributaries that had already been restored through previous projects. This builds on, as you all know, many, many years of successive projects that have worked down the watershed, first focusing on the tributaries and then on 9 Mile Creek. The project, I was able to go and check it out a few months ago, and it is looking really good. The work went really well, thanks to our partners at Trout Unlimited and the Lolo National Forest.
We should get out there.
Yeah, we went out there a while ago. It's probably time for a revisit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were last out there in summer 2020, so it would be super cool to see it again.
Kaylee, do you want to come along?
Yeah, we should definitely, I can work on setting something up. That would be great.
That would be great. Thank you. Let's go before it gets cold.
Yes.
Well, good work. I would move that we authorize the chair to sign the certificate of compliance.
I'll second that.
All in favor, or rather, is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Jason Hauser with the detention center parking lot.
Morning.
Still, oh my gosh.
Never ending. So this is an amendment to the contract to have oversight by WGM on, we have them overseeing the construction of the TSOS, and this would combine the TSOS management with the management of the parking lot as well for WGM. So
who was doing it before?
we hadn't addressed it yet.
Oh, okay.
And we were hoping to potentially do a little bit of it in-house, but getting through some of the MDT requirements for like the access point when we break Broadway and start putting that access in, it requires 24-hour surveillance or somebody stationed on it at all times. We don't have that ability in a house. And so some of that is encompassed into this contract as well.
Got it. Thank you. Help remind me again on the timeline on when we hope for this parking lot to be done.
Gosh, we were hoping TSOS by November, but it's getting tough. This the environment out there bidding right now is hard to get people to bid. Everybody's busy, I guess is what it comes down to. So with the signatures on this, we just had a meeting with WGM, Ann and myself with the signature of this. They're hoping to actually send this out to bid this weekend along with the TSOS. So 2 weeks in the paper, couple weeks for, I don't know, bids back in 2 months maybe. The permit's still not even done yet. There's a lot of
plates to juggle.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This is great, Jason, and good job combining these. It makes tons of sense. What would the scope of work be for WGM at the TSOS?
At the TSOS, I would imagine it's comparable to what it would be at the parking lot in regards of managing the construction on-site management, being on-site every day. We don't have the in-house ability to be on-site every day, right? Ethan can't be there managing all the subs, so they would be there managing the excavator, the utility workers, the folks doing any type of construction for the pads themselves. They would be on site doing all of that management. Plus, they would be the ones receiving the bids and giving us a packet of an overall price on the project. So they would submit to the, they would, they would put it in the paper, they would receive all the bids, they'd do all the initial walkthroughs with the individuals bidding the work and receiving the bids and putting together packets, all of that stuff.
Great, that's great. Good work. Both these projects are been long talked about. Great to see them moving forward.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have them moving.
Anne, did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify, we're already under contract with WGM on the TSOS.
Yes, and we
Yep.
are on the parking lot as well. This is
Yep.
just an amendment, so Anne's right, they do the actual design and then the construction on the TSOS. They're doing the design on the parking lot, and now we're asking for the construction.
Just wanted to clarify. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, whose turn it is? Well, it's your turn. My turn. I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
Go for it.
I would move that we approve the contract amendment.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Thanks so much, Hauser.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Well, did we hear from Josh and Dave?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Jason, I thought are you late to get on a plane to go to Alaska to slay salmon?
I moved my ticket from this morning to this evening to get some of this stuff wrapped up before I leave. So I'm flying out at 7:38 tonight.
Oh, have a wonderful, well-deserved trip.
Yeah, the sockeye are angry and waiting to strike.
Oh, they are flying up the river right now. The numbers are catastrophic right now, so I'm super excited to get up there. So
All right, go, go, go.
take
Have a
care.
great trip.
Fun.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay. Adrian Beck with Wildfire Resiliency.
Good morning, commissioners. Thanks to Anne for reminding me that I had this exciting topic on the agenda today. I kind of spaced it, but background here is that Headwaters Economics, who we have a longstanding relationship with around kind of wildfire adaptation and wildfire resiliency in Missoula County, they've helped us update our community wildfire protection plan. We've been the recipient of the community wildfire and planning grants that they've helped us with. And they reached out to us just here recently with another award opportunity. This is through their Climate Resiliency Fund. A private funder had reached out to Headwaters Economics looking for some communities that were ripe to implement some wildfire adaptation projects. And so Headwaters Economics reached out to Missoula County and asked if we would be interested in receiving $25,000 with very few strings attached to supplement and complement some of the initiatives and projects that we already have ongoing. And so it's a pretty no-brainer. We said yes, but what we are asking for you today is to formalize that acknowledgement by signing the grant award in the amount of $25,000 from Headwaters Economics.
Would move we take the money from Headwaters and continue doing good work.
I'll second that.
So just some of what we're right now, as I mentioned, the sideboards are pretty loose, but there's the reporting requirements are pretty light lift. But what we're envisioning right now with this $25,000 is to kind of enhance and build a more robust wildfire adaptation around community and neighborhood ambassadors. And so really trying to train more kind of lay people, but neighbors helping neighbors, train people to do more of the wildfire hazard assessments, which is kind of our gateway into having those initial conversations with how people reduce their risk relative to their home and their home ignition zone. And so training up kind of a cadre of neighborhood ambassadors that can talk to their neighbors, be a trusted source, and really help us spread the word and get more assessments done so that we can begin to focus areas of priority for some of the mitigation work and the funds that we have.
This is fantastic. as an aside, is there communication with realtors and are they also part of this?
Yeah, absolutely. So the work that is ongoing through Max, our wildfire preparedness coordinator, with various community stakeholders involves lots of the Missoula building industry as well as Missoula organizational realtors who really are kind of champions of some of this messaging as they're having that transaction with a homeowner, whether they're building a new home or whether they are buying a new home, really trying to understand their risk and the really simple things that they can do to help mitigate that risk from wildfire.
Awesome.
The uniting of two great organizations.
Absolutely.
Well, is there a motion?
I think the deed is done.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh, sorry, I'm lost here. Wonderful. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Adrian.
I think we still need to vote, though.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Yes. All in favor? Aye. Thank you
Hey.
so much, Adrian.
Hey, Adrian, if you missed it, we had one of our all-time best KGVO episodes this morning with Jack Cohen. So
I actually, as chance would have it, actually did catch it this morning. I was out going to do a fire inspection out in Clinton, so I had some road time and had it on. And so, yes, I thought that was great.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you heard it.
thanks.
Okay. Where are we? Goodness gracious. I have too many windows on a very small screen. That's it. Is there any correspondence? Oh, actually, shout out to our Missoula County Public Library for International Library of the Year Award. That's very exciting.
Yeah, it's huge.
Awarded in what was it? Dublin?
Dublin.
Dublin, yeah. Yep.
That would be the one on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, any other correspondence, discussion items, events, invitations? Have a great day, everyone.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah.
Thanks.